Hey friends, it's Donny. The past couple weeks have been very enlightening for me, and I just wanted to talk about it. Um, since the Whitney story has gone national, I've really begun to examine the bullying experiences that I've gone through, and I've realized that there is one thing that always seemed consistent with each of the experiences, and this goes along with other people's experiences that I've either seen or have been told. There's always bystanders who watch the bullying incident happen, yet do nothing about it. When I mean bystanders, I'm not talking about friends, because at least in my case, 90% of the time, my friends would stand up for me. But I'm talking about, let's use an example, like, between classes, there was this one time where I was shoved into a locker and called a derogatory name, and everybody just looked at me like they agreed with it or whatever, and said nothing to the bully or tried to stand up for me at all. And I'm wondering if more people standing up, if more bystanders stood up for these bully victims, if less bullying would occur in schools. I've said this before and I'll say it again, public humiliation is the worst form of bullying that exists, because not only are you worrying about the bully's impression of you, but you're worried about everyone else's impression of you, the people who are there, the bystanders. And if the bystanders would actually say something or stand up for the bully victim wouldn't suffer as much humiliation, I think, if they see that they do have support, even with these strangers, then they're not going to be more apt to beat themselves up over the entire situation. So, if you're a bystander, don't be afraid of taking the risk of involving yourself in the situation. I know that leaves you vulnerable to potentially getting bullied, but in the end, that bully victim isn't alone because they realize that someone else stood up for them. And likely if everyone else sees that one person is standing up for them, more people will stand up for that bully victim. We have so much power to change the dynamics of a situation, and I think the bystanders have all of that power. So next time you see someone getting bullied, step in and tactfully say that, hey, this isn't right. Why don't bully this person? It's not fair. And hopefully it'll diffuse the situation. That's really the best we can do. That's the power that each of us have as individuals when dealing with seeing other people getting bullied.